I'm on day 7 of my dry fast. Today's day 7. By 10:30 tonight, my dry fast will be complete. No, not complete is the way you think. Like complete, it's over. Drinking water tomorrow. Like complete for the 7 days. My vision is very, very clear. I can look around and I can see and I can read things without having to like readjust my eyes and just look and see what they are instead of having to like, I don't have to do that. So I'm noticing that, you know, if you had an optical shutter, I'm just making up words. You know, I'm not a camera guy. But if you had I don't know, some cool Nikon that went from here to here to here to there, the camera in my eye system that I had before, it took a long time to focus on certain things. And it was like, you know, doing the, but now my joint's just like locked right on it. So that's one thing I noticed. Another thing I noticed is like my eyes are like clearing up. Like I had like little spots here and there in my eyes, and that's clearing up. I haven't had a pimple or anything on my face in over 6 to 7 months. Look, one right here. So I automatically know that's something that the dry fast is pushing out because I know a friend of mine, she talked to her, I don't know, this had to be like 3, 4 years ago, but I remember she went on a fast. It wasn't dry, it was lemon. She did a lemon cayenne water, lemon water fast, and she was on that for like 10, 14 days. And an actual big pus nodule about the size of a ping pong ball got pushed out of her neck. So when you go on these fasts, don't get scared. There's just certain things that are just going to happen because your body just starts to push and just get rid of any toxin, and it'll push it out anywhere. Also, I had a smile line here, like a smile line, like a line that like, I don't know, it made me look older than I am. And the smile line is just gone. I don't know if my skin tightened up there. I don't know how, but the smile line is gone. And I'm just, for me, that's just like, wow. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here. I'm a little weak. I ain't gonna lie. I'm weak. Let me just stand up real quick. Yeah, I'm just, even walking is like a little laboring. It's a little like, I don't feel like lifting nothing, doing nothing. I don't have my normal Superman energy where I'm just doing push-ups because I'm bored and I'm waiting for, you know, somebody to text me back or, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm weak, but I'm going through the healing process. I researched a individual, a Russian doctor by the name of Dr. Villanov, who said that there was a stem disease and a root disease. During the first 3 to 5 days of a dry fast, well, if you make it past the third day and you go between 3 and 5, your body starts working on stem disease, taking care of the surface of the disease. Then as you continue on your dry fast and go all the way through and you reach days between 9 and 11, your body starts working on the root disease. So it starts working on the root. So as of right now, I'm expecting my body to basically start taking care of surface things and taking care of things in the skin and so on and so forth. And today's day 7, so I'm expecting in the next 3 days for my healing to go a little bit deeper into my muscle skeletal and start dealing with inflammation and stuff and so on and so forth. So I don't know if I'm going to be feeling more pain or whatever, but right now it's like my mouth is dry. Like I keep like licking my lips, but I'm not licking my lips when I'm licking my lips with my dry tongue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my mouth is dry. It's like parched right now. I'm looking at a fish tank over here and all that water in it. You know, I keep looking at this fish going back and forth. He's swimming in the water. I'm like, bro, you don't know how good you got it, man. You just don't know how good you got it, man. There, all that water, you know? Like, y'all just don't understand. You go on the dry fast, you can sense water everywhere. Like, you can hear it dropping. You can hear the driplets. You can sense it in the air everywhere. Like, I'm just hoping, I'm waiting for it to rain again so there can be humidity in the air. This is so much easier to handle when the humidity, there's humidity in the air. You know, at least 80 to 100%. Because when there's no humidity in the air is robbing you of water at every given moment. I got my car, it was freezing cold. I put the heat on. After a while, I was like, yo, this heat is just trying to dehydrate me even more. I turned the heat off because I'm losing water, you know what I'm saying? So, Yeah, I wanted to go to the infrared sauna to speed up my healing because the infrared will heat up your body cells and accelerate things, but that's going to make me sweat. That's going to be really, really hot heat. I might pass out. I don't want to have to drink water. Also, sweating, is going to oil, nastiness, and now, I got to take a shower, Don't want to do that either. So, yes, since Sunday last week all the way till now, I ain't washed my nothing. I ain't washed my hands, nothing. Look at my hands though. Look at them. Look at my hands. Like, look at them. My hands are sunken in. Like, you see that? My hands are sunken in like a baseball. Like, look at that. My hands are sunken. My hands never look like that. They're all puffed out, and my hands are sunken in like an old 90-pound-year-old man's hands or something. So this ain't no game, man. This ain't like my hand. Look at my hand. Like it's sunken in, like literally in. Like like I was holding a tennis ball my entire life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all an update on this. If you go on my page, you get the day-by-day update. I'm putting as much information out there as possible. At the current moment, right now, I'm also writing an ebook on dry fasting, and I'm writing an ebook on dry fasting for one specific reason. While on this dry fast, I've talked to two people. I'm on a hard dry fast. The person that has the record, they did the dry fast for 18 days, if I'm correct. There's no information. Nobody recorded anything. Nobody documented anything. Nobody nothing. Everybody's just like, oh, I was here, and then it was over. And I was here, and then it was over. And then I experienced this, so I'm documenting this so somebody else out there, if they're going through the stages, they know what they're going to be running into. The first few days, the first 3 days was a breeze. After that, around day 4 and day 5, it was a lot of cotton mouth and really wanting to, just wanting some water, just wanting to even swish water around in my mouth. And the tough thing is your mouth, the way your mouth feels, and if you want to be around people and stuff like that. So my trick that I use to stay on my dry fast and work on and basically keep my mouth fresh is oil pulling. I was just like, I'll just take some coconut oil and then like spit that out, and then body doesn't get any water or anything like that, and so on and so forth. So that's my little idea that I use every 3 days or so to just refresh in my mouth and maintain my fast and stuff. And it's crazy that doesn't make the mouth feel better either, because the mouth is still dry and weird. After that, you still can't rinse your mouth out like right now. So it's it's not comfortable. It's uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable. You're not going to feel, but at the same time, you feel clear. Like I feel very concise. Like not concise. I feel very precise. Like when I'm speaking, I feel like my words and my feelings and my thoughts are coming through very, very clearly. So I don't have to put too much thought into them. Outside of that, the length of the fast was extended because after I did the research on Dr. Villanov and the 9 to 11 days, I talked to my friend who did 14 days. And she said on the 14th day, she gave birth, what she called it, the baby, to her mucoid plaque. And everybody knows about the mucoid plaque lining. So, me, I'm just like, oh, you gave mucoid plaque? I've never got rid of my mucoid plaque. I got to have some mucoid plaque too, even though I've been vegan for like 10 years, you know what I'm saying? And she was a vegan for 10 years. So, and she released her mucoid plaque. And so now I'm just like, then I got to have mucoid plaque. So now that's my next goal. My next goal now is, oh boy, I want to see if I can make it to the 9/11 root disease stage. I really want to get there. Got like 2-3 more days to get there. After that, if I make it there and I still feel the way I do now, like weak but able, I'm going to push for the 14 days because I want the mucoid plaque. I want a bowel movement. Like I felt something in my stomach earlier today that felt like a bowel movement was going to happen. Then it didn't happen. The last time I had a bowel movement was like 2 days ago. And it just came out as this dark brown, slimy stuff. It was like dark brown, slimy. It wasn't a lot. It was like a dark brown, just slooshed. It just came out. And I was like, yeah, that was kind of weird. You know what I mean? But it wasn't no mucoid plaque. I want mucoid plaque. So that's why I'm doing this, because I want deeper, deeper healing. A lot of times when we're healing and we're detoxing, we actually think that we need to put a whole bunch of stuff in our body, when a lot of times we need to actually just sit back, not do anything, and let the body go into its full cleaning detox mode itself and push the stuff out, you know? And so that's why I'm doing the dry fast, because I want my body, my cells turned in on each other, and I want them eating and scavenging themselves and getting rid of all the rest of that crap. You know, I could have did a water fast, but if I'm looking at this fast right now, I'm telling y'all right now, if I started drinking water right now, I could just not drink. I can just drink water. I can drink water with a squeeze of lemon in it right now, coming off this dry fast for the next month, and feel like a god. Like if I had a glass of water right now with a squeeze of lemon in it, I think I would be able to get up and just run 5 miles straight and just not even, because that's how I feel right now. Because my body is starting to tell me what it is I can handle without food. And it's rough right now, you know. I even posted on my page, like if somebody offered me an orange or a grapefruit right now, I would feel like that was going to burn my insides going in. Like it would just feel like that's just too intense for my system, you know. So coming off this fast, what I'm going to do, you know, if I'm still alive, I've been collecting coconuts. You know, the coconut, little white coconuts. I want to find some green ones. I don't know if they got them at Whole Foods. They might, but I'm going to find some of those. And I'm just collecting coconuts right now and just filling my plates with coconuts and weird waters. Like every time I see some kind of cool advanced water, I keep buying that, because when I come off of this, I want to just sit back and sip things like, you know, ionic water and, you know, artesian water and my coconut water. I just want to hydrate, and I just want to feel my body hydrating and doing all those little beautiful, wonderful things. And by the time all my water is done and all my coconut water is done and I'm off of that, however long that takes, I don't care. I'm not even putting a timetable on that. Then I'm going to go into juicing. But I'm not thinking about eating any food at all, because it's too cumbersome, like way too cumbersome. I don't think at the current moment right now, my body wants to be digesting food. It wants to be operating at a very, very high level. And that means very, very low things. Worst case scenario, I might do things like spin a teaspoon of spirulina in some water, you know, put some chlorella in some water and just spin that around, let that go inside my body, remove the radiation, the heavy metals, all that, you know, keep on detoxing just on a different level when I come off of this, and just keep everything liquid, so I'm not overburdening the digestive system and still in a cleansing state, you know. But I'm looking forward to today's 9/11, because I want something more intense. I want to, you know, I want to have that mucoid plaque come out. I want to, you know, feel my gut wrenching or something going in there, cleansing, and something pulling and something coming out. So yeah, I want to go through the process. That's why I'm doing this, is because I don't want to, you know, do the part where you're, you know, just, you know, going up the hill, and you get up the hill and you're like, oh, I'm happy. No, I want to get all the way up till I have to feel that pain. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's the same exact way I work out. You know, when I work out until I feel like I've gone through it. Like by the time I get back to the locker room and I'm like getting ready to prepare to go in the sauna, I want to feel like I ain't got nothing else left, you know. And so that's the same thing with this fast. I want to just get the most out of it, especially when you go deep. You know, you go 7 days on the dry fast and you feel, you know, you still got enough energy to walk around and do stuff. It's like, all right, well, you know, make it happen. Last week I was on the fast the whole time. I was at work. I do stand up at work because I don't like sitting down, so I had them raise my desk up. This week it's going to be the same thing, but I'm going to be a lot weaker. Last week I had a little bit of glycogen, more fat. This week I don't have that. I've burned through at least 10, 13 pounds of fat in over a week, in over 7 days, you know. So I'm almost down about 15 pounds, somewhere around 12 to 15 pounds right now. So my body has went through, it's incinerated through the fat and everything. Right now my cells should be getting ready to go scavenge themselves, but I don't have anything left for energy. Nothing, you know. So this week is going to be tough. This week in my job is going to be tough. I'm really going to rate and gauge myself on how Monday works, like how tomorrow is, you know, how I get through tomorrow. Hopefully it's good. I'm doing breathing exercises because that's all I can do. I'm actually a breatharian right now, but I don't realize that. But air is my only source of energy, you know. Air is my only source of energy. So I'm trying to use breath or prana to like stabilize myself so that I can get through this fast and get to where it is I need to be. But today's day 7. I'm doing all right. I'm staying hard on it. And yeah. What time is it? What time does that place close? I think I'm gonna go buy coconuts. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go buy 3 coconuts. I'll give you guys an update in a few more days. Um, I don't know when I'm gonna finish this, but whenever I do, um, I'll let y'all know. Like I said before, I'm documenting everything, and I will be making an ebook and putting that out there with more detailed information of, certain things that I felt throughout the day and how a whole bunch of situations happened during my dry fast and how I handled them and so on and so forth, and little roadblocks you're gonna run into. So yeah, yeah. Only because nobody's ever did this and documented it. It just seems like everybody just did it and just left it alone. But dry fasting is serious, man. It's serious business. Peace, love. Till we meet again, my friends.